This one. It say it's running up. Did it mess up?
No, you good. 31 seconds in.
Alright, Shalom. Alright, with the Hebrew Israelites, out here yet again, you know, to come out week in and week out, prophesy the name of Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
We give double honors to the elders, apostles, and rule well. Salutations to the Akim, who's other Christian truth. No honesty and sincerity, man. Alright, as you see going on, you know, this weekend, man, you know, we got the tournament in town, man. Going through the spirit, man, it's gonna help, you know, spread, you know, this virus even more, man. Coronavirus, man. This place is coming to an end. Alright? So this ain't the time, you know, to be losing faith. Losing faith, alright, and falling out, man. We in them times, man. Alright? You know, one of y'all can get 2 Timothy 3 and start at the top. Alright, man, it's the time to really examine yourself, man, whether you be in the faith. You know, we in them times, man. Alright? The Lord is showing signs and wonders, man. Alright? The Lord, he already did the talking, man. Now it's sifting season, man. He about to show, you know, it says, then shall they know that the prophet have been amongst them. That's what happened in the times that we in, man. As the further we get along in this year, man, you're going to see stuff intensifying, man. Alright, you already see people on these jobs, man, hacking and coughing, sneezing. Alright? You know? Whether they got it or not, man, this going to help push the agenda of pushing the vaccine. Alright? And also pushing that chip, man. They're going to make it where you ain't even going to be able to go to work unless you got them document papers that you got the vaccine. And the only way they're gonna be able to know for sure is whether you're not lying or not, man, is by the way of that chip.
That's right.
That's how they gonna know if you took the vaccine. You know, but Esau was crafty, he a devil.
All right, let me get this precept for you. Second Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, so we not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Or it said, lest he get an advantage over us. He can't get an advantage over the elect, man, the hopeful elect. They gonna get the advantage over you 2/3, man, you heathens. Alright, y'all gonna fall into the hands of the devil. Alright, when the vaccines come, cause they really pretty much got them shipped out, ready to deliver, man. They probably got them in a city near you, man.
They put an order out. I forgot, it was either the CDC or somebody put the order out for $50,000 chips already.
Dang. Well, hey, there it is, folks, man. That chip coming, man. Alright? You know, they got, little poster boards, the CDC poster boards of how to prevent the virus from getting passed on. It's something about washing your hands and all that, man. You know, don't touch your eyes and stuff, mouth. You know, hey, man, you know, people gonna be freaking out, man. Ain't nothing you can do can stop yourself from getting.
Yeah, they talking about, brother did a video about paper notes and spread it, you know, by, you know, people could have it and use that money and, you know, but that's just a way of them getting to the chip, because you can still get it by using a debit card, because you still gotta put your PIN in, and somebody could have coughed and touched the, you know, the number pad.
I mean, the way they have it, man, you really gonna have to live out here like you a germaphobe. You know, that still ain't gonna stop you from getting.
You gonna have to be a what they call them people that live with no electricity and stuff.
Off the grid.
Amish. You gonna have to be Amish.
Hey, where y'all get Revelation 12 and 12?
I got that in Timothy and Corinthians. Yeah, you said Timothy and Corinthians.
Oh, yeah.
About the examination.
Yeah.
And then you said Timothy 3, right?
Well, hold Revelation 12 and 12.
Yeah.
Get that in Corinthians.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates?
Yeah, man, you gotta prove your own self. You gotta examine yourself that you in the faith, man. All right? That's something that every man that come to this thing know that they have to do. All right? So you gotta constantly examine and through the test that the Most High give you, you know, you gotta evaluate, man. Some dudes can't even do that. Evaluate the hell that they going through. They don't see it as that's the Lord trying your faith, man.
That's right.
All right, that's all it is, man.
That's right.
You know?
I got a precept for y'all,
Fine.
real quick, to back you up. This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
Yeah, man. So you gotta walk circumspect. I mean, you gotta be aware full circle, man. How much is full circle? Like
360.
360. You gotta do a whole 360, man. Or you can't just do no 180, man. You gotta be circumspect of your whole surroundings, man. I mean, you know, the Lord set us up to be watchmen. You gotta watch everything, man. All right. Hey, even in the entertainment industry, man. You know, the Lord shows signs to them, man. All right. You know whether you see these celebrities getting jacked up, put to death. All right. And with the sports going on, man, hey, that's a way of that virus pushing, and they pushing 5G technology through the sports, man. All of this, man, and that's really what they saying was causing people to get sick. You know, that 5G is messing with their immune system. Basically, what it's doing, man, it's messing up people's frequencies, man, of their body. Our body are affected by frequencies. You know, that's why you gotta watch what you listen to. All right, you know, watch what you see. All right, you know. But ultimately, you gotta be protected by the covering of the Lord, man. You gotta have that full armor to fully protect you, man.
That's right.
Because the world we walking in, man, hey, that's when real faith come in. Because that's real faith, man. You know, because you know, ain't nothing gonna stop you from getting that virus, man, unless the Spirit of the Lord allow you not to get it, man.
That's right.
You don't got the full armor of the Most High, but when y'all get that Ephesians, well, you're Ephesians already. Ephesians what?
Ephesians 6.
6 and 6 and 12.
I'm about to get a
Yeah, man, y'all put on the full armor of the Most High. That's the only way you're gonna get protected. You know, you go ahead.
Come. This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah,
Wherefore,
so we battle against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. So it's forces around that we can't even see that's affecting the people, man. And the Lord said that there are spirits created for vengeance. So the Lord got those spirits out here waiting to roll on you people, man.
That's right.
All right, and also there's angels, you know, holy angels that protecting the men of the Lord, man.
That's right.
All right, so it's things going on in the spiritual realm that we can't even see.
Right. And
Right, so that's why we gotta have our faith in the Most High. He the only one. He said he gonna be a strong tower. Right, for the elect, he gonna be a protection. All right.
So like I was gonna say though, you know, just on that carnal sense,
yeah.
Hey, people don't believe that the things that you cannot see can affect you.
Yeah.
Just think, going back to what you were saying about the 5G and frequency and how you know, music, that vibration can affect you. That shows that those are things that are in in this dimension, you know, but they're not visible. Just like the angels and the demons, because ultimately the angels and the demons are controlling everything. You know, on you know, people's emotions, how people walk. If people get sick, if you don't have the angel of the Lord encamped around about you, you're gonna get sick. You know, if the Lord ordains it, you know, ultimately.
I got a precept too. This is Lamentations chapter 3 verse 22. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not.
Yeah, so it's of the Lord mercy that we not consumed, man. All right, so the Lord gotta have mercy on you for you not to be consumed in what's to come, man. All right, we gotta have compassion onto you, man. And you only got that compassion for the elect, man, the 1/3. So if you're not in that fold, man, your ass is grass pretty much, man.
That's right.
All right, there ain't no way around it, man.
You ain't protect anything can happen to you.
That's right.
At any time.
All right, I'm gonna keep going on this. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded with the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mysteries of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak.
Yeah, man. So we gotta put on that whole armor of the Most High, man. All right, so we can withstand that evil day, man. So we can be able to stay in the faith, be able to come out here and preach boldly, man. All right, you gotta have the helmet, the breastplate, you gotta have the shield, the sword. All right, so that means we will need the Spirit of the Most High to defend ourselves, and also to be on the offense, man. And how we be on the offense, man, is by condemning this place, by telling you that, the Lord is coming to bring down you Edomites, man. All right, and coming to judge you heathens and you 2/3, man. And He coming to save the elect and the 1/3. All right, that's our way to combat you devils, man. It's through the scriptures, man. Y'all don't like that, man. So that's why y'all want to shut down YouTube, man. All right, not give us a platform, all right? Because this truth is hurting y'all, man. Even the 2/3 of our people, man. They said that basically scriptures is sharper than any double-edged sword.
That's the Spirit. I'm about to grab it.
So yeah, man. So you get cut full circle, man. All right.
Hebrews 4:12, I believe.
What about the sword?
Yeah.
Hebrews.
This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Ooh. See, that's why it's good to go back on the scriptures, man, because, man, a lot of them scriptures be deeper than, it's more than what meet the eyes, man. A lot of them saying Transformers, all right, robots in the skies, more than what meet the eyes, man. So these scriptures will transform, in your mind, you get better understanding. All right, so it said that the words of the Most High is sharper than a two-edged sword, man. That's gonna it'll show, discern, what's in your heart, man. All right, it says cut through bone, cut through the bone, cut through the spirit, man, cut through everything, man. And that's why you got people falling out, man. Because, hey, man, you can't fake the funk for so long. But he's saying that's why you got to examine yourself, because everything that we bring out go back to us, too. So when you come out here and teach, and what you're saying, you got to make sure you examine yourself, because, hey, man, everything that you're saying can very well fall back on you. All right, going at a 2/3, you can very well be going in on yourself. You could be a 2/3. All right, so that's why you got to have spiritual understanding, man. That's very important in this thing, man. Because this truth, hey, it'll discern you whether you be a man of the Lord or not. All right, you can't fake with the Most High, man. He sees everything. All right, you get that in Timothy 3, 2 Timothy 3:1.
This 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
Yeah, you got all that going on now, man. All right, so in the last days, man, perilous times shall come. We in them perilous times now, man. All right, we got men and lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, boasting in themselves, busting in what they doing. All right, they love themselves. They don't love Yahweh. They love us of this world, man. They worry about what the world thinking of, man. You can't worry about that when you come in the street. You say you gotta put off that old man. You gotta forsake the world.
That's right.
Or you gotta turn your back to the world, man. That's something that everybody ain't willing to do. All right, because what comes with forsaking the world, that means you're proclaiming to be an outcast, man. You know, and that's something worthy to be. You don't want to be linked in with this world, man. This place is done spiritual, man. It ain't nothing but death coming to this world. So why you want to go back into the world, you know, choosing death over life? That's all what you're doing. You go back into the world chilling with these worldly ass niggas, you know, popping these worldly ass women. Alright? Because that's what you're going to get going back in the world, man. You ain't going to, you know, these women ain't right anyway, but you ain't going to get no righteous woman, well, no woman that's going to respect you, man. Alright? You know, women barely respect us now, man, but if you in the world, man, the Lord going to give you a wicked of a wicked woman, man.
And like you say, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
The bitch gonna have you smoking crack all kinds of... Let me stop. But hey, man,
It's true.
yeah, man, you gonna get them demons,
Seven more spirits.
yeah, you go back to the world, man, all them demons that you purge off of you.
Where it speaks about the 7 wicked spirits coming on you.
That's Matthew 6, ain't it? You want me to get it?
You want me to get it, right?
It don't matter whatever one of y'all. But yeah, man. So yeah. So when you go back to the world, man, you getting way more demons back on you, man. You know, all them demons you purged off yourself, got washed clean of, you know, gonna come right back.
That's right.
All right. So it said, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. All right. So people blasphemers of the word. You know, people that's proud. That's everybody that come against this truth, man. People says that they come against us, you know, we're just regular men.
That's right.
All right, nobody ain't saying that we better than you, that our shit don't stink, man. All right? And that's another thing. You can be in this truth and still be a blasphemer, man. The Lord said, do not offend my little ones, man. You offend the Most High's little ones, you a blasphemer, man. All right?
Saying John the Baptist wasn't in the truth.
Yeah,
That's a blasphemy.
Well,
That's blasphemy.
yeah. Niggas losing it, man. It's like, man, the more further we get into, you know, into the end of these days, man, hey, the more bugged out these doctrines gonna be, man. You know, soon they're probably gonna be saying that, oh, none of the men in the Bible are men of the Lord, and then they gonna say that the Lord got a new crop coming. That's what Adam Abbott in them doing, man.
They might say the Lord ain't even came.
They already knew he's saying
Oh,
that.
yeah.
There's groups that say that. I think GOCC was saying that. There's a lot of people that say that the Lord didn't come. That's to get away from worshiping the Lord, bowing down. Nothing wrong with that, man. There ain't nothing wrong with having somebody ruling over you. That's like Yahweh Shai gonna beat you into powder, you know, gonna be a brute ruler, man. Like, no, man. Yahweh Shai love all the elect as a brother, man. When you love
them brothers.
yeah, if you love a brother, man, you ain't gonna beat your brother.
He
You ain't
called
gonna,
them friends.
yeah, man. Like, that's how you know, man. They not part of the elect, man.
In the book of John, he called them. He said, well, I mean, I can get it real quick. You don't mind. Real quick. And I had another scripture I wanted to get this. That's what you're saying. And I still got Revelation and Timothy too. But I can get this real quick.
Yeah.
This is John chapter 15, verse, I'm going to start at verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I call you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. So, y'all, you know, just to back up what you're saying, man, you know, Yahweh Shai look at his servants as friends, man. That's why when he stunt, they gonna stunt with him. That's why he putting a crown on their head. You know, he not gonna, I mean, he could do it if he wanted to, because, you know, he is second in command. He could have it to where, you know, we all, you know, just, hey, you know, we all under him, but he gonna make it to where his friends, the elect, is joint heirs, man. So that shows you that he's not a ruthless, evil king. He's not like Esau, man. That's how Esau is, you know.
These niggas, they don't want Esau to go down. Like we said, man, when shit hit the fan, niggas gonna be sad. Niggas gonna be heartbroken, man.
I was comfortable going to McDonald's every day. I was comfortable working, getting a check every week. Now I'm starving. Niggas ain't gonna have faith, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. You go to 2 Timothy 4. I guess we can start at the top.
Alright. This 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. I charge thee therefore before the Most High and the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead in his appearing in his kingdom.
Yeah, so Yahushua Mashiach, you know what Yahushua Mashiach, man, the Lord, you know, our Savior, man, he gonna be judging the quick and the dead, man. Alright, that's the same thing we gonna do, man. Alright? Gonna be rulers, man, gonna be righteous judges, man. Alright, in the period of the kingdom, so in the kingdom, man, that's what we hoping for, man. Be deemed righteous, man, to be able to, you know, to get this earth back into the way that it's supposed to be. In righteousness, man. Alright, and purge out this wickedness. Alright? Because in the kingdom, man, it's gonna be perfect, man. You know, perfect to a T, man. You know, on Israel's side, man, Yasharalah's side, but these heathens, you know, these Edomites, man, you know, hey, they got a lot, you know, hey, it's gonna be hell on them off that alone, having to live righteous, can't eat these abominable foods, got to grow a beard on their face, man. Hey, man, it's gonna be torture for these Edomites, man, because he can't stand righteousness, man. He can't even fathom, he don't even got an understanding of it, man.
That's right.
That's why they don't even believe that there's a God. They don't believe in Yahweh, man. Because one, man, Yahweh not dealing with them.
That's right. I got a precept real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yeah, man. So, hey, that wickedness going to be revealed. The Lord revealing that wickedness, man. It started with these scriptures, man. All right, it says, you know, what it said about, you know, spirit of your mouth, man. Basically, man, whatever you utter, man, is pretty much in your spirit, man, already. So you saying some blasphemy things, or against the scriptures, or against men of the Lord, man, that's in your heart, man. And you got a recompense, man. You gotta pay for that, man. Hey, man, you got a reward for that, man. It ain't gonna be a good one, man. All right. So yeah, man, the Lord, he came to expose this world for what it is, man. If it weren't for Yahushua coming, you know, hey, man, this whole world would be done, man. The whole world would have to go, man. If the Lord didn't die for the elect, man, hey, man, hey, when them missiles start flying, man, that mean everybody will have to die, man. But they said our righteousness are filthy rags, man. All right, so we only gonna get saved, you know, through the, you know, if we part of that fold, it's through the mercy of Yahweh, and that's the only way. That's why Yahweh, he the mediator, man. He put in good words, you know, to the most high for the elect, so they can be spared. Right?
All right, this is back in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Yeah, man. So you gotta be in season and out of season, man. You gotta reprove, exhort. I mean, you gotta get on dudes when they going off and exhort them when they doing good.
That's right.
And that's the main thing that people can't take, man. They can't accept being reproved, man.
Right.
All right, they can't take chastisement, man. If you can't take chastisement, well, you know, you're looking at a carnal eye. You can't take chastisement from a man of the Lord. What more can you take when Yahweh shall appear, man?
Right.
Man, our people gonna fold up when Yahweh shall come.
I got a precept.
They gonna feel real guilty, man.
That's right.
Came, man. The Lord just came and I'm not worthy, man. I ain't doing the work. I want in season. I didn't stay in season and out of season. You know,
They look back.
yep. Like you see, we about to be at the end of winter, man. You know, it get cold. It got a little cold.
Watch how many dudes
But-
pop up.
Yeah, they say you gotta fight the good fight, man. That's part of the fight, man. That's part of the battle. When these
right.
soldiers go to war, man, it be cold, brittle hours of the night, man. They ain't gonna pack their bags up like, man, it's too cold out here, Sergeant. Can I go back to the barracks? No, man. You gonna have to endure that, man. It said he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. It said endure hardness is a good soldier. So you can't be bitching and complaining over stuff that ain't really that deep, man.
Right.
Alright, so you go.
Yeah, real quick, just to back you up. This is Revelations chapter 16 and verse 15. This is Lord Yahweh Shah. He said, Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
Yeah, man. But yeah, blessed is he, man. You know, when the Lord comes, that you know that you keep your garments, man. All right, so you won't be shamed, man. And that's through the spirit, man. You know, you gotta keep your garments, man. You can't use a garment as an excuse not to go to camp, man. It's just through the spirit, man. All right, you gotta have your garments, and you gotta have the fringes, man. That was a good point that Elder Tahar made, man, because that's what I know. It's like sometimes when we at camp, and if I gotta bend over to pick something up, the first thing you gonna see is your fringes hitting the ground, and that's gonna remind you to keep the laws, man. Like the guy that got killed, you know, in the ancient days, you know, got killed for lifting up sticks on the Sabbath, man. You know, and after that, it was a law to have, you know, to put fringes on your clothes, on your garments, so you can remember to follow the laws. That's the first thing you're gonna see when you bend over. Your fringes gonna hit the ground. You're gonna think about the laws, and you're gonna know, you know, you gotta follow and keep them, man. All right, so yeah, man, you gotta have your garment, man, with the fringes. All right, that ain't no excuse, man. You know, the fringes ain't not in your mind, man. The fringes, you know, the fringes are the laws, remember to remind us to keep law, statutes, commandments, man. All right, and I ain't saying that, man, on this side, man, that you know, if you don't got a garment and you don't got fringes, that you're not gonna get saved. That ain't the case. All right, but you can't also use that as an excuse not to do the work, or an excuse to you know, hey man, you can't make up excuses not to do this, man. That's just you, man. Hey, accepting defeat.
Because what the Lord gonna say if you tell him, I would have did the work, but I ain't have a garment? What you think the Lord gonna say, man? Is he gonna be like, oh, I understand, I believe you. If you had a garment, I know you would have been out there. No, the Lord ain't hearing that, man.
Revelations chapter, it's 16 and verse 15. Behold, I come as we back running.
Yeah, man. So the Lord say he coming as a thief, man. So that means you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. You gotta dot your I's and cross your T's, man. You gotta be on point. All right. You know, especially in the days we in, man. The Lord, man, he's snatching the spirit from people left and right, man. All right.
Right.
That's something you gotta understand, man. Like the Lord ain't playing. He ain't playing no games. All right, continue.
Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
Yeah, so blessed is he that watch and keep his garments, man. That basically means blessed is he that keep on doing his works. That's the only way you're gonna be protected. You getting covered by doing this. You getting covered by the grace of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. If you're not doing this, you're gonna be out here naked. And it's gonna show, man. Brothers gonna see that you out here naked, man. It ain't about how many breakdowns you know. It ain't about how much you know, man. It's about how much you understand through the spirit.
Right.
That's what it's about, man. If you don't understand what you bringing out, man, hey, you're finished, man.
That goes back to
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, that was beautifully said, though. It's not about how
Con.
much you know, man. It's about how much you understand, man. Because you can know you're an Israelite, but if you don't understand, you know,
It's all for nothing.
exactly. You know, you got to understand what you're involved in, man. You got to understand you know, that, hey, you know, you doing this to work out your salvation. You know, you're not doing this to show how much knowledge you got, you know, how deep you is. You know, you gotta really understand what you're involved in, man.
And that goes back to putting on the whole armor of the Most High, too.
Exactly.
Because if you walking around naked, man, hey, going back to that fourth dimension, if you don't have that hedge of protection of the Lord, man, them demons gonna plague you, man. They gonna plague your mind, plague your body.
And if you don't have understanding that those are demons, then you ain't gonna know what to do.
That's right.
You gotta understand that we in this flesh, man, and it's easy for demons to attack us in this weak flesh. But you gotta know that those are not your thoughts, man. See, a lot of dudes, they get overtaken by them thoughts and they throw in the towel. It get too much. Like even this dude that fell out, he did a video and he said he couldn't take it no more. He said the demons was too strong. He said he couldn't even watch videos. You know, he said the demons was just tearing him up. So he just gave up. You know, he wasn't praying or cause that's the only way to combat these demons, man. It's through prayer, you know, and you know what you do to please the Lord, man. You know?
I got a quick scripture to back you up real quick. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, man. So I haven't said the devil, man. All right. You out here, you know, is a roaring lion seeking who he may devour, man. And that goes for, you know, the spiritual realm. You got Satan. There in the physical, you got these devils, these Edomites, man. They in that same spirit of Satan, man, out here. Especially when it comes to Israelites, man. They coming to make sure, man. Hey, man, especially you in their hands, you in the music industry, or you an athlete, man, they really on your ass, man. Alright, cause you know they don't got no authorization over the elect, but to you niggas in the world, man, these devils, man, they got something waiting for y'all. Alright, they got these FEMA accounts. You gonna get all kinds of vaccines, man. You gonna get chipped and dipped up, man. HOI, you know, Zabak talking about chip with the dip. Hey, you gonna have the chip and the dip, alright, man. Alright, you gonna have that chip and you gonna wish that you would've dipped. You know, you get put in them camps, man, they doing all kinds of torture to you, man.
Chipped and dipped in the fire.
Kind, man. Hey, man, hey. It is what it is, man. They don't want to teach the chip. They don't want to teach nothing. They want to stay here, man. They in the house of birth. They just worried about the bag. What you gonna do when that bag run in? You ain't gonna have no defense. It says money is a defense. But when the true defense is the whole armor of the Most High, man. And without it, man, especially when that, you know, the market crash and this dollar ain't gonna mean nothing. Hey, man, y'all gonna get the chip, man. No, hey, ain't nothing else to say, man. All right, you continue verse 3.
Alright. Verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Yeah, so the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, man. All right? They're going after their own lust and they heaping themselves teachers having itching ears. And they make you kind of think about ISUK right now, man. All right? Because, you know, he started out in One West, man. This prophecy, man. People that's following these niggas that's bugged out, man. Y'all not enduring this sound doctrine first and foremost. Y'all just doing this out of your own lust. You know, he can teach us, you know, keeping themselves teachers and having itching ears.
That's right.
You know, y'all basically listen to all these fairy tales, these lies that they telling you, man.
I gotta appreciate back you up right quick. Same. It's like it.
But yeah, so how you gonna have a dude over you and you're not even questioning what he's saying? Man?
Right.
You know, you gotta question everything in this truth, man. Alright, it ain't going off questioning the man. Like even brothers, you know, ask the elders questions, man. Ain't nothing wrong with asking questions. You in class, man, and you raise your hand and ask a question. You know, sometimes, you know, hey man, you know, not saying that the elders made mistakes, but I'm just saying in general, like sometimes, you know, hey, that kind of will get another dude on point, you know, give him better understanding. Cause he get another perspective.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what it's about, man. You keep it. It says iron sharpen iron, man. You gotta sharpen your sword.
And even Apostle Tar said, you know, question him.
Yeah.
You know, he said anything he say, you know, we can look it up.
Huh?
You know?
Yeah, hit 4 real quick.
Alright, verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
Yes, that's what's going on with ISUPK, man. Alright, they turn their ears, you know, from truth and turn it into fables, man. You know, all the blasphemy that this dude just said, man. People ain't even questioning all this, man, it's straight bugged out stuff, man. Some worldly stuff. I don't even want to say what all he be saying, but like, they don't even question it. Let's go along with it, man.
Talking about everybody got to report to him for the Passover. He's the voice of God. He's the third man that come in. You got the Most High, and you got Yahweh Shai, and you got him.
They don't even be saying the name of the Lord like that. They be calling on Christ and stuff, man. It's like
Yeah, just to back you up.
This
is St. Matthew chapter 24, and starting at verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is a Mashiach, or there, believe it not, for there shall arise false anointed and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Yeah, man. And that's what happened, man. You build yourself up to be what you not, man. Hey, they not questioning you now, but in that day, they gonna question your ass, man. They be like, you claim yourself to be this so high up and almighty, man. They gonna be asking you to save them. But that ain't gonna be in your hands, man. You don't got the power to kill and to make alive, man. You ain't got that power. You ain't gonna have that spiritual power, man. And the Lord ain't gonna give no nigga like General Yohana that power, man. That nigga, he gonna be an unjust ruler, man. He gonna give out unrighteous decrees, man. Even if he was to get that power, man, he gonna come at men of the Lord. He gonna come at men at GMS. That's how you know the Lord ain't gonna give him that power, because he's gonna come at the elect, man.
Yeah, he set up to get the undesirable,
Yeah.
the ones that's not a part of the elect. That's why the Lord said that. He said, if it were possible, they shall deceive the elect, because it's not possible. But they're going to do things that people that's not a part of the elect is going to get overtaken by it. And I got a precept. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you make yourself nothing. You know, I mean, you make yourself a something and you are nothing, man. Oh, read it.
It says, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
So yeah, you deceive yourself when you think of yourself to be something when you are nothing, man. You deceiving yourself. All right, because you beating yourself up now, but in that day, man, you gonna be brought low. It said, pride shall go before the fall. So it's gonna come a time, man, where these dudes in these counts, man, you know, that's going off, man, coming up with their own doctrines. All right, they don't get, when they lose that pride, man, they gonna see then, that, hey, man, you know, they start losing people in their congregation. They don't get made to a lowly man. All right, it made me think of, you know, in the book of Eli, man. How he had an Edomite, he wanted the Bible, he wanted to understand. That's how all these dudes gonna be in these other camps, man. They gonna want the truth, then they gonna want it, man. They gonna try to fight tooth and nail, trying to get the oil back, man. All right, they gonna try to act humble. You know, they gonna pop up on the elders. You know, start trying to believe, but it's gonna be too late, man. All right, when the Lord sealed this book up, or he had when the famine of the word come, man. Hey, if you lost the oil, man, there ain't no need to get it. You can't get it back. Like the 5 foolish and the 5 wise virgins, man. All right, once you lose all your oil, there ain't no refilling it, man.
That's right.
Ain't no oil change.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Once you running out, man, whatever you got now, once that's running out, it's over. Yeah, you get verse 7.
Oh, yeah. All right, this is verse 7. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7. It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Yeah, so that should be, you should feel good. You should be able to meditate on that scripture in these times when the family word and everything go down, and you know, and have faith and feel confident that the Lord's gonna save you, man. Because you're gonna know that you did the works, man. You did the best you can. All right, you fought the good fight, you know, and you have finished the course, and you have kept your faith, man. All right, so when everything go down, hey man, you gotta be confident, man. Like, yeah, man, I did what I had to do. Lord willing, you know, man, I just hope I'm more that fold, man. You know, Lord willing, your faith's gonna be right. Or you already, you know, endured the course. You know, saying, you know, you endured, you know, taught this truth all the way to the family word, to these plagues, you know, came and hit, you know, that chip came. You know, so you gotta let your work speak. Get that Get faith without works. Yeah, man.
You want me to read the next verse? I'll just close it out.
Yeah, man, we trying to fight the good fight of faith, man. And that's not an easy battle, man. You know, in the world that we in, we surrounded by wickedness, man. So, hey, keeping the faith, man, hey, you gotta endure it, man. You gotta try your best to maintain your faith, man. No matter how much hell you catch it. Because it could be worse. Alright? You know, the Lord, you know, giving us our daily bread, putting a roof over our head. You know, as long as we got that, man, we should be grateful. You know?
This is James chapter 2, verse, I'm going to start at verse 14 and then read to the point. It says, what doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be you warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone.
Yes. So faith without works is dead, man. You need that faith, man, by doing the works, man. You know, by doing the works, you get tested, man. You got people coming up, you know, basically testing how much you know, like you fully convinced with yourself that you know what you're talking about. And they mainly come on the starting out stage when you first start your camp up, man. That's when you receive the most scoffers. But as you gradually build up your works, you building up your faith, and that that spirit will radiate out of your body, man. And people will look at you differently, like, oh man, there's something about this guy. You know, they ain't even going to look at you, man. All right, out of subjection, man. You know, through the spirit.
Sorry.
And that way keep people from coming up to talk to us, man. Cause they can see that, man. You know, something different about us, and a lot of people, they just keep going their merry own way.
That's right.
All right.
I got a precept to back you up too. This is St. Matthew chapter 5, and starting at verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Yep. So that's telling you what it's all about, man. Glorify the Most High, man. All right, let our light shine to the world, man. That's what we doing by putting our face out here, man. Are you giving out a good report to the Most High, man? All right, by coming out here, man. The Lord gonna glorify His men. All right, if we glorify Him, man. All right, so we gotta let our light shine, man. And people can see that, man. All right. Lord said that, man, hey, man, that we gonna be tried as gold, man. All right, we going through that furnace right now, man. All right, because we're the Lord's money, man. We're the money. All right, the Lord said the kingdom is in us, so that's how you know that we're the money, man.
Up there, the butterflies.
It says that you know that the blasphemy of them that call themselves Jews, but they are not. But hey, the rich, I mean the true men of the Lord, were the true matter of fact, let's get that Revelation 2. All right, but we are spiritually rich, man. All right, that's all that matters, man. All right, this place is already done, man. So it's done spiritually, but it's about to be done physically. So that means that the Lord is raising up His men spiritually right now, and then He gonna raise us up physically.
Revelation 2:9. I know thy works are tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Yeah. So you know the tribulation. You know It say tribulation. Yeah. So the tribulation and poverty. So we going through tribulation right now. We in poverty. We don't got nothing to pass on to our next generation. We was to be here long. All right, we don't got nothing to pass on but the knowledge and understanding of the Most High, man. That's all we got to pass on. We don't got no inheritance. All right, so but we are rich spiritually.
That's right.
All right, continue.
It says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Yeah, you know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but the synagogue of Satan, man. That's how Shah speaking, man. All right.
That's right.
So the so-called rich, the wealthy of this world, they proclaiming to be Israelites, man. And they're not. And they got the riches off the backs of our people, man.
That's right.
But they gonna have to transfer all that they have onto us. Alright? Unto the elect. So yeah, we might not have nothing right now, man, but hey, man, we about to gain everything.
That's right.
Cause really, man, alright, we got everything to gain. Yeah, cause we got everything to gain and nothing to lose.
That's right.
But when you come into this truth, and Lord willing, the Lord dealing with you, man. Alright, we know we ain't got nothing, man. We humbling ourselves, man. That's a way of humbling ourselves, man. We know we don't have anything. All right, we don't have nothing to pass on, to our families. All we got is our faith, man. Look at Job, man. He kept his faith until the end. And that's how we gotta be. Whether your woman come against you, your friends come against you,
right.
You lose your money, you lose everything. You still gotta have your faith at the end of the day, man. You gotta be able to look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day. Examine yourself.
You gotta be able to get up too.
Yep.
Like I said, just man falls 7 times, then he rises up again.
Yep.
So you gotta get up, man. You can't fall and stay there. Like in boxing, if you get knocked down, the goal is to get back up and continue to fight. The goal ain't to just lay there, oh, he got me, I'm done. Now if you get knocked out, that's a different story, but brothers know what I'm trying to say, man. You get back up. You don't just lay there and give up. You fight to get up, man.
That's right. I got a precept going back into saying that we're rich. Not on this side though. This is Baruch chapter 5, starting at the top. Put off, O Jerusalem, the garments of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. Cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. For the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. For thy name shall be called of the Most High forever, the peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. And that was the point.
Yes, yeah, man. You gotta put on them righteous garments, man. You gotta cast out them old, dirty, dusty, raggedy garments and put on some new ones, man. And that's speaking spiritually, man. You gotta talking about putting off that old man, putting off the world, man. All right. You gotta put on newer garments, man. Basically, man, you gotta put on, you know, this doctrine, man. All right, you gotta follow laws and commandments to the best of your ability, and know what we fighting against. Know how to, you know, move accordingly in this world, man. Can't be moving like no nigga, man.
Right.
You can see that on the workplace, man. You go to work acting like a nigga, your ass gonna get fired. But you go to work act like you got some sense, man. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Nobody gonna bother you. And that goes for in this truth in these days, man. All right, if you changing yourself, all right, people can see that, man. People see change, man. All right. But if you staying the same, staying worldly, man, hey, you ain't gonna receive nothing out of that, man. All right, you see these niggas in the world, man, they ain't changing, man. They want to change, but it ain't up to them, man. This truth won't give it to them. The mysteries of the Bible wasn't given to them. So they a lost cause, man.
Right.
But the Lord giving us an opportunity, man.
That's right.
He gave us the secrets.
Yeah, y'all got a couple more precepts.
Yeah, I got another precept. But yeah, what I wanted to bring out, Baruch chapter 5, was basically, you know, going into, you know, basically putting on this truth once again, you know, putting off that mourning and affliction because we were in that dead state. Okay. So to back this up, this is Revelations 11, chapter 11, or chapter 11 and verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. You know, so that's the point. You know, hey, and that's why, you know, out of all these different groups, you know, that's another scripture too. The Lord that sent forth the apostles last, you know, because all these different groups, Esau has been able to infiltrate, you know, in a sense, and he might have, you know, camp set up, you know, because best believe he does, you know, to these wicked Israelites that sold out to teach a different doctrine. But, you know, hey, we're not calling ourselves Negroes, Latinos, or Hispanics, or Native Americans anymore, man. We're saying that we're the people of the Most High, the children of the Most High. And this is scaring their ass, man, which is ultimately making prophecy speed up because now they are rushing and scrambling to put together this new world order, going back into prophecy.
You know, Luke's bugging out. They bugging out, man.
We're in a time where knowledge is decreasing. So the world is tipped up on their game. They gotta be extremely wise right now, man. And that's how you know, man, that this virus, man, will do something big. Cause that's the most craftiest thing they can do to get the ball rolling. They can't just come out here and do it out in the open. They gotta do it in secrecy.
Right.
All right. They gotta be really crafty.
And that's what they doing because like what you said, how they gotta be real wise with what they do. Everything is being exposed on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever they have a plan, whenever they plan on doing stuff, like people already know about the agenda because it's all over the internet. So they have, which people even know when you look at, you know, comments, you know, very few comments, people know that this virus was a setup. You know, a lot of people know, man.
Yeah, and Iran just said that they're already saying that this was a bioweapon, man. And that was a spirit. Hey, just a few weeks ago, different brothers, you know, were saying through the spirit, hey, they're gonna find out that this is a bioweapon, and this could be means to get a war started for the nations to begin to hate the Horde.
Yeah. So the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's why the scripture say His words shall not return unto Him void. Like it's inevitable that prophecy is coming to pass, man, because everything is building up to a third war. All this tension, you know, they exposing that this was a bioweapon.
Well,
know?
yeah.
And then like that article you sent, how they had signed the treaty and then bombed them. Everything is being put. The Most High is putting everything in motion, man.
That's right.
You know, that's why the scriptures say, you know, you gotta watch. Because if you're not watching, you just sitting at home watching MTV all day. You ain't gonna think that, you know, prophecy is coming to pass. You will gas out. You know, you gotta be plugged in, man. You know, with the apps on your phone, the RT, you know, the T News, you know, and be up on what's going on, man.
Right. You know? That's standing upon our watch and blowing the trumpet, man. And in modern day times, we, you know, here it is, hey, in the chat or amongst brothers, most of our conversation, you know, and we won't be in the spirit 24/7,
Yeah.
but most of our conversation is holy conversation concerning the prophecies, man.
Right.
Brothers always sending articles, sending videos. Like I sent that video earlier where that lady who's a truck driver was at the port, and she said, hey, they might be saying one thing, but the truth is these at this port, the containers used to stack as tall as buildings.
And those are faith boosters.
Right.
Seeing these, and that's why you gotta watch, because a lot of dudes, these guys is gassing out. They really not watching, man. You know, they seeing like Esau an article talking about they got over 270,000 jobs. You know, try to make it seem like America is booming. Trump making America great. You know, niggas that ain't watching, they might see that and be like, oh man, you know, throw in the towel, man.
But then,
Lose
hey,
faith.
you got to think about that scripture though. When they shall say peace and safety,
Yup,
that's all.
starting
It's either way it go. You cannot escape doing the will of the Most High. So even like earlier in the week when they did that Fed rate cut and everybody was like, in the market went up another 1,000 points, 1,000 points on Monday. Then it fell another 1,000.
Yup.
Then it went up a little bit, and now it's just falling again,
And
man.
they saying they about to do another Fed rate cut. They about to do another one, and it's been down, man. But these dudes, they just sitting at home eating Cheetos, man,
Con.
licking grease off their fingers. These niggas ain't watching. They not. And like what brother say, man, you're not gonna be in the spirit 24/7, man. You're not gonna watch videos all day, you know. But you supposed to have time throughout the day, man. Especially in the times we're in now, man. You're supposed to be checking the news every day. Man.
Every day.
You know, every day, because every day is new cases. Every day is something new, man. We're in a time where the Most High is speeding everything up.
Right.
You know,
You ain't got no excuse to not being able to do a video on something, man.
Exactly. It's always something. It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Sorry.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that's why everything is being sped up, man. Because if the Most High didn't speed up these days, and we all would be consumed, man.
That's right.
Because it's going to be more than just the coronavirus. They ain't even been talking about that new virus that's in South America.
Yeah.
They had, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a couple weeks ago. They had a virus down there. They ain't even talking about that.
Oh, and that one in Ethiopia where motherfuckers bleeding from their eyes and their ass, man.
Yeah, so hey, man, it's gonna be
I'm for
more
real.
than just the corona, man. It's gonna be so bad that people gonna know, hey, man, this is a higher power doing this, man. You know, and simultaneously, you got the men of the Lord telling you who this is coming from. I mean, yeah, the Most High, he used Esau to release it, but really, this is from the Most High, man. Because he directed the steps of men. He put the mind in Esau to, all right. He put the mind in Esau to, matter of fact, get
I'm about
that
to get it.
Proverbs 20 and 28, and then it's another one in Jeremiah. It say the Lord pondered the hearts, so you can look at the heart. He directed the steps, you know. And also Isaiah 31 and 1. But get that first. The Lord directed the steps. Because the Most High, he put it in, you know, Esau to do everything that Esau was doing. The Most High put it in him to do, man. And that's why, you know, Yahushua said there shall be pestilence in diverse places, man. Which pestilence is diseases, it's plagues, man. You know, it tells you on the edges, the Most High say he will smite Egypt with plagues as before. All right? And modern day Egypt is America. All right? So, yeah, it's say, put the Lord down there. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, you can get that one. You can get that one. Yeah, get that one. I know it's one in Jeremiah though, I think. But yeah, get that one. That's the King James version. Alright, we'll bring that on.
And in Psalm chapter 37, verse 23, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way.
Well, no, put Ponderosa Hearts, KJV. Put Ponderosa Hearts, KJV. You got this scripture?
Con. This is Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord, How can a man then understand his own way?
Yeah, so everything that men do is set up by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So everything that Esau is doing, the Most High, like it tells you in Job, when deep sleep falleth upon a man, the Most High sealeth their instruction. Roughly paraphrasing, man.
Well, this one too, real quick.
Come.
Proverbs 21. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Yeah, so the Most High, he controls the thoughts and the actions of men, man. You know, when Esau woke up and said, we're gonna put this virus in China, or however it went down, the Most High set that up, man. You know, and the only people that's gonna get the virus is the ones that the Most High has ordained to get the virus, man. That's why brothers ain't trying to stock up on Germ-X and Lysol and face masks, because if you get it, that means you were meant to get it, man. If you don't get it, you were meant not to get it. You know, either you didn't get it because you were part of the elect, or you didn't get it because greater destruction is coming upon you, man.
That's right.
Because the Most High has levels of judgment. You know, if you get taken out by this virus, I mean, it's a bad way to go, but really it's mercy, man. Because people gonna be dying from getting eaten alive,
right,
real soon, dying from nuclear fire, man. So hey, it's levels of judgment, man. Which matter of fact, get Psalms 9 and 16. You found that precept? Found us the hearts, KJV. Alright. And you got Isaiah 31 and 1. Okay.
It's Proverbs 21 and 2.
Oh.
Then it,
Yeah, that's the one right
it's
there.
Proverbs 21 and 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the heart.
Yeah, so you know, the Lord, he puts it, we robots, man, like brothers used to say. You know, even brothers that go out on the highways and the byways week in and week out, the Most High put that in them to do that, man. This is a spiritual thing. That's why really you can't get mad at dudes that gas out. Really, the Most High took the spirit from him. You know, he really don't got them going out, man. So he can be justified and destroyed. You know, the Most High is righteous in everything that he do, man. You know, so if you in this truth and you not right, the Most High gonna pull you out, man. Before he take you out, you know. But you got that stuff on the way. You got that other precept?
Let me bring it out.
Yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 9 and verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgments which he executed.
Yeah, the Lord is known by the judgments which he executed, man. You know? And in the ancient world, they call him Al-Shadia, which means terrible demon-like power, man. And that same power is getting ready to bring greater judgments on Babylon the Great and throughout the whole earth, man. You know, the whole planet is going to know and fear the name Yahweh Yahushua real soon. Because when people start dropping dead, like you had somebody in New York, they dropped dead from the virus, man. Just fell out, man. And soon you're going to have that here in South Carolina. You're going to have people dropping dead from this virus, man. You know? And that's the judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know? It ain't Satan, man. All the credit goes to the Most High, man. You know, Satan works for the Most High. You're going to have people, oh, that's Satan, you know, trying to get together in these harlot houses, want to pray to sweet baby Jesus to stop America from crumbling, man. This place is already sealed in the casket, man. The Most High already has the judgment of America written in the scriptures, man. And everything is going to play out like a movie, you know. When the script is already written, you just play your role, man. You can't change the script. You can't edit this script, man. Esau can't go in this book and edit things out, you know. Which they tried, you know. That's why we have the Apocrypha, because Esau, you know, they took certain books out, but the Most High gave us what we need for salvation, man. You know. Let's read that again. Yeah, 9:16. You know.
Psalm chapter 9 and verse 16, the Lord is known by the judgments which he executed.
Yeah, and how is the Lord going to be known? Because when he bring these judgments, the prophets going to be exalting his name, man. Just like the prophets is doing right now throughout the whole planet, man. Brothers doing videos telling you that it's going to get worse. And now when you click on a brother video and say, this has been flagged by the YouTube community as so and so, and you gotta click confirm to watch it. But real soon, internet gonna get shut down, man, because that's really the only way Esau can make his move without people being aware, is to shut down the internet. Because every time Esau do a drill, you got Dabu 7. Oh yeah, you got this drill. They're doing this, you know. You got this going on at the border. But once they shut down the internet, you ain't gonna know what's going on, man. You know, you gonna wake up one day and the military gonna be in your house, man, telling you to get ready to go to this FEMA camp.
Right.
Got guns on you, man. Might push you to death. Hey, get 2nd Edge 16, where it say they shall be like madmen sparing none. But was you holding something else?
Yeah, I had something else real quick.
All right, we'll get that first, and then you can get that second.
And I just thought about this, man. That's how you know, man. This like everything is linked together. Everything is linked, you know, together. Basically, man, it's like a big ass domino thing.
Right.
Because when this plague, you know, when this virus or whatever virus that's gonna be be the end all be all, man. That's gonna be one of the main reasons they gonna be like man sparing none. Right? It's like seeing these zombie movies and shit when it's outbreaks, man. They eventually start gunning people down.
That's right.
Yeah, they show you that in that movie. Man, I forgot what it was. Matter of fact, they showed you that in that show we was talking about on Netflix.
Black Summer.
Yeah, Black Summer. You remember? I think it was the first episode. Her husband, they found out that he was sick or whatever, and they blew it. They shot him, man. They killed him. That's how they gonna be, man. These military soldiers, they gonna have on that quarantine, that mask on.
Oh
And
yeah. That was right in like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, and if they feel like you sick or you got something going on and you ain't got the chip, they gonna blast you, man.
That's right.
The Most High gonna put the spirit, because what the scripture say, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. The Most High is gonna use Esau to get you 2/3, man. You know, y'all gonna be the first ones the Most High is gonna get when he bring this big judgment, man. He say he's starting at his house first.
That's right.
All right, but you got that precept you had?
Yeah.
Isaiah 31:1.
I got a precept too.
All right.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, starting at the top. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
Yeah, because in the ancient world, if you was on the tower, you was watching for the enemies, man.
That's right.
You was up there watching and you was reporting. Yeah, they're right here. They're setting up base over there. You know, you was like the middleman of keeping, the people updated on what's going on, man.
That's right.
And if they started, coming in, you would blow the trumpet, man.
All right.
Keep going.
Con. Say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Con.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that
Yeah, and
readeth
the
it.
vision is these prophecies, man, which the men of the Lord wrote down. This book wasn't written by Esau, man, which a lot of you niggas, you think the so-called white man wrote this book. This was written by the prophets, which were inspired by the spirit of Yahweh Shah.
Oh, and real quick though, I don't know if y'all saw Elder Apostle Gabar video, and it was just one random video I had watched, and basically he was going, and it was recent. He was going into how this so-called white dude, this Edomite, back in like the 1800s, he was an atheist, and he set out to basically test the Bible, and he found that there was a numerical code behind the scriptures. Like in there's different scriptures. Most of the scriptures in the Bible, they have different codes, and they add, they end up something. It's a repeating pattern, like the number 7. If you break down, even with the first scripture in Genesis 1:1, you break it down, and you break it down in the Hebrew. Basically, Elder Apostle Bar, he broke it down and got a bunch of different variations of 7.
Yeah.
And so he basically, this guy, and he bet anybody $10,000 to basically crack that code, or to explain why this wouldn't be divine power that was behind it, because behind the Lord's words, which is power within itself, there's also a numerical code that where you can see where it's been tampered with or not, man.
Yeah, even Apostle Tahar say the Most High deal with numbers.
Yeah.
He deal with numbers, man. Numbers have spiritual meanings behind them, man.
That's right.
That's why when brothers see 144, you know, they get faith, man.
Yeah.
Because 144, hey, that's a spiritual number. 144,000.
Oh, I see 12 a lot, which is rulership. I believe.
5, which means
5.
power.
Yep. 222
Oh.
mercy, or is that 444? 444 is mercy. So like
2, I think 3 is wisdom, and I think 2 is knowledge. I may be wrong.
7 is completion. You know. But I'm keep going. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yeah, we don't know the exact time. Even Yahushua said he don't know. You know, the Most High Yahweh knows. He knows when he gonna destroy this place. Keep going. What you say, y'all?
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. I already know.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Look into.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yeah, though it tarry, wait for it, man. That's why the scriptures say, here is the patience and faith of the saints.
Gone.
You're supposed to be patiently waiting, man. And if you feel like you're losing patience, pray to the Most High to increase your patience, man. Because that's another reason why dudes gas out. They lose patience, man.
That's right.
They think it's supposed to happen when they feel it's supposed to happen. Then we on the Most High's time, man.
That's right.
It's gonna happen when He wanted to happen. And there's nothing we can do about it. All you can do is wait. You know, that's all we can do, man.
Right.
Be patient and wait it out.
Right.
We know the Lord. We know His words is gonna come to pass because what it say?
Right.
Read it again.
Gone. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not
But
lie.
at the end it shall speak and not lie, man. The Most High is not a liar, man. What they say in Numbers 23 and 19? The Most High is not a man that he shall lie. Have he not spoke? Matter of fact, how many precepts you got? Get Numbers 23 and 19 real quick. Yeah, man, because, hey, the Most High is not like men, man.
That's right.
You know, men lie, women lie, you know. But the Most High don't. Like they say, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. The Most High don't lie, man. You got it?
All right, this Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? And have he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Exactly. So have the Lord ever said anything and it didn't come to pass? He said all these curses was going to come upon his people. And what happened? All these curses came upon his people, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're the most cursed people on the planet right now, man. We under these curses, man. But the Most High said, if you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, all these curses going to come upon you and overtake you and destroy you.
That's right.
And it happened, man. And to this day, like
To
Deontay
this
Wilder
day.
said, we under these curses, man. You know? But guess what? The Lord said that, you know, through the blood and mercy of Yahweh Shah, you know, the elect being delivered, hey, all Israel gonna be saved, man.
That's right.
You know, and all these curses is gonna be put on our enemies, man.
That's right.
And we in a time where our enemies is being trodden down, man. This virus is plaguing our enemies, man. And they put up an article saying so-called black people can get it, because at first they was trying to say that so-called black people couldn't get the virus, man. You know, you mainly got old Edomites dropping dead, which that's a part of their agenda. Remember years ago, they was talking about they want to get rid of the elderly. That's a part of their agenda, man.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the elderly.
Yeah, because the elderly, they trying to get what they call, what a goyim, because they look at it as goyim as cattle.
Yeah.
But they trying to get rid of the undesirables, man. If they wasn't set up their new world order, they don't want no old ass people. You know,
They want young.
Yeah, they
wanna
want
keep
young
them young,
people
come
because they easily to indoctrinate.
That's
and,
right.
and they in their youth, so they healthy. So they more in that state to being a good slave.
Yup,
right.
and that's why they changing what they teaching in the school system, man. Having transgender classes and shit, you know, in elementary, you know, teaching them to accept it, because that's the society that Esau wants. He wants a society where it's okay to be a tranny, man. It's okay to be a homo, you know. That's what this man wants, man. You know, which if that was to happen, that'll backfire, because it wouldn't be no population, man. If everybody was a dang how they would do it is you would go to a sperm bank.
Yeah.
And that's like we brought up earlier, man. That the Lord sped up the days for the elect, say, because there will be no shake, no
flesh to be saved.
you know, nobody
flesh to be
saved.
saved.
Yeah. So yeah, man, like the way Esau got things going, man. Hey, man, he gonna make it to where like they put the movies like robots gonna take over the world. He's forcing the hand for that to happen, man.
Right.
He literally wants to be with a robot. Like you have videos of Edomites that marries robots, man. Like Esau, that's what he want. Like that game, Detroit Become Human. That's what they want, man. They want robots to rule the world while they just sit at home and not do shit.
Cross
You
the
know?
street. Right, it's like I said, okay, so we're walking in the
Robots take over the world, and they think that
I'm like,
they
yo,
can
where's
control
Kenny?
leading this. You were the one leading.
basically, man, they want to transfer their conscience into robots. But that's the only, yes, they can live forever because they carnal. So that's the most carnal thing they can do. But they not spiritual. They not gonna get no spiritual eternal body. So they gonna try to get a robot eternal body.
Yeah, because Esau lost the blessings. So he figured that by his technology, he can inherit eternal life. He can be like the Most High, man.
Yep.
But your technology ain't advanced, Esau.
That's right.
There's no, if your technology was so advanced, you would be in chariots. You don't have no, yeah, Esau got some shit we haven't seen that he gonna show when all hell break loose. You know, that's why the Lord is gonna give us spiritual power, man.
Yeah.
Which we have spiritual power already, you know, but he gonna amplify it, man. Because Esau gonna come out with some high level technology, but it's nothing compared to what the Most High got, man.
That's right.
But anyway,
That's why I wanted to get verse 4. This was the point.
Yeah.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
And the just is talking about the elect, but it say his soul which in him is not. What did it say again? Read it again.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright
And that's
in him.
Esau, man. You Edomites, you ain't fit to rule the earth, man. All you do is destroy, man. That's like it's saying, Sirach. Matter of fact, you got the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Whole address, what you got, and get Sirach chapter 10, verse 14, I think it is. You know? You Edomites are not fit to rule, man. Like what the scriptures say, man. If the Most High didn't spit up these days, we all would be destroyed, man. We constantly breathing in chemicals, constantly eating GMO fake food, drinking poison water, man. Ain't nothing natural in this society, man.
That's right.
Even these women, man, all they do is have makeup on and have a fake body, man. Ain't nothing natural here, man. Photoshop. You looking at a bitch on Instagram like she on any kind of out like she bad. You see her in person, she look like she just got beat up in a boxing match, man. For real. Ain't nothing natural here, man. But yeah, you got it in Sirach chapter 10.
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 10. You said verse 14.
Yeah.
The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations.
Well, what's the scripture where it say the Lord will set up one that is profitable? I know it's in oh, you in 10, chapter 10, verse 14?
Yeah.
Go to 14, verse 10. You look it up. It say the Lord shall set one that is profitable. He shall set one upon the earth. Put the hand of the Lord, the hand of the earth is in the Lord. Well, no, put he will set one that is profitable. KJV, set one.
I don't think that's it either.
Okay. Well, yeah, he about to look it up. Set one that is profitable. KJV. Yeah, because you Edomites, man, y'all not fit to rule, man. You know, this man wants every male to be gay and every woman to be lesbian, man. See, in the kingdom of heaven, everything is going to be in order, man. And that's why it's going to be hell for you Edomites. Because you Edomites, you're not going to be popping animals, man. And you Edomite women, you're not going to be jumping from ride to ride. That's going to, it's going to be hell for them being with one man. You know, because they the wicked too, these Edomites. You know, they think it's normal and natural for them to jump from ride to ride, man. What is it? Oh, 10 and 4. Sirach 10 and 4. Sirach. I said 10 and 14.
This is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High, of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yeah, in due time, man, which is Yahushua and the elect. You know, if you Edomites, hey, man, eventually you would destroy the whole planet, man. Especially if the Most High, if he wasn't in control, man, and all these nukes that they building, man, if the Most High wasn't in control, they really would, Esau really would destroy mankind, man. You know? And that's why you Edomites got to be taken out of power, because you are the basis of men.
That's right.
You know, you ain't no high and superior race. You Edomites used to be in the Caucasus Mountains, man. That's where y'all come. Y'all come from, you know, Mount Seir, man.
Children of fools, children of basement.
Kind. You know, y'all the descendants of Esau. You know?
Grunting and shit.
Y'all used to run on, grunting. You look at the cavemen, that were y'all, man.
That wasn't no fucking 100 million years ago either.
Exactly.
That was maybe only a couple thousand.
100 million years, mankind evolved from apes. Now y'all look like apes. You know, y'all was hairy. Hey, like that video, Elder Manasseh, it's a video he did years ago. But when you look on his channel,
It's
and you
the
go to
first
home,
one
you
on
know
there,
what I'm talking about? The first one, the hairy ass
hairy
Edomite
ass,
sitting
man.
on fours,
Yeah.
man. That's you Edomites. That's your history, man.
They going back to that state too, man.
They see Esau don't want to talk about his history. He want to steal everybody else's history, man. He was the people of the Bible. He the Jew. He the Israelites.
I mean, shit, he do show he the caveman though.
He do.
He showed it.
But they don't really put it out there like that.
Yeah.
They put he discovered America. He colonized the world. He did this. He invented everything. When everything was invented by Jake, man. Jake is the former of all things.
That's right.
All right. You didn't discover America, man. Okay, you already had some of the tribes over here, man. You came over here and put them in slavery, man.
Hey, let one of us go to somebody's mansion, some Edomite's mansion, and walk up in their shit and just be chilling and be like, hey, we discovered it. They gonna call the police and kick your ass out, man.
Yep.
But that's the blasphemy that they talking about they discovered this place, man.
Because Esau, the reason why they say that is because they look at themselves as God. They look at themselves as a superior race. They look at themselves as nobody is better than them, man. That's why, because really these Edomites don't believe in the Most High, but they figure if there's a God, he's white. He looks like them, you know. Which that shows that white supremacy never left, man. For you Jakes thinking that you got Edomite friends that show you love, you think Esau love you. Well, ask Esau, what does the Lord look like, man? He don't want to tell you. See, Esau is a bitch, man. He don't want to tell you straight up the Lord is a white man, because that's really what they believe. That's why they got the image everywhere and the image in the Bible, you know, because they believe that, man. You know.
Oh, Caesar Borgia, and they really do think they're gonna rule together, forever, man.
Esau thinks he ain't gonna never. Oh, get what is that? Oh boy, what's the scriptures you holding?
I got second Esdras.
Oh, second Esdras 16.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, get Obadiah. And then get what you holding? Isaiah 31. Or get Isaiah 14. Because Esau, hey, they believe that they never gonna go down, man. But let's start off in Obadiah though. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rocks. Yeah, we're gonna start
I just had it. There we go.
Esau is deceived by his own pride, man.
Go ahead.
You blue eyed. Let me start. Yeah, start.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1,
Start
1,
verse 2.
and verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised.
Yeah, hey, and in the kingdom of heaven, you Edomites are going to be on the bottom, man. I mean on the bottom. I mean animals going to be over you. We're going to treat animals with more respect than you Edomites, man. You Edomites ain't going to get no respect in the kingdom.
That's right.
You know, y'all going to be treated like like dung, man.
Piece of shit.
You know, when you see some dung, you don't want to step in it. You don't want to be near that dung, man. That's gonna be you Edomites.
It's real.
Dung gonna have more value than an Edomite, man. You know, and you ain't gonna have no say. We just gonna trade you. We gonna treat you like how y'all treated us, man.
They give them
worse.
a double portion.
Yup, but double, man.
In righteousness, of course, because y'all did some weird ass shit. Anyway, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
That's you Edomites, man. Your pride have deceived you. You think that, 2030, we gonna be on Mars. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. We gonna have our New World Order established. We're gonna have everybody chipped. We gonna be, like what's that movie called when you had the rich living in the space station and the poor was on Earth? Yeah. That's what Esau want, man.
And even with that movie 2012, they had that big ark and all the rich made it up out of there and shit. Yeah.
See what Esau, here it is. This man destroyed the earth, but instead of him repairing what he messed up, he'll just leave it and treat the earth like a trash can, man. Go in the space station and leave the poor down here living it, turn the whole earth to a slum, man. That's what Esau, that's why the Most High ain't allow you to go to these other planets, man. Because all you would do is destroy the Most High's creation. I remember years ago, they talked about shooting nukes on the moon, man. Talking about nuking the moon to see if it got water. All you Edomites do is destroy, man. You wake up thinking about what destruction you can do, how you can destroy the Israelites, how you can destroy how you can destroy the people, how you can poison the food, how you can poison the air, how you can poison that's all you Edomites do, man.
All right. I got a precept to back you up right quick. Psalms chapter 64, starting at the top. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of lion snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and their heart is the heart is deep. And the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory.
Hey, you read the whole chapter, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to keep going. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, man. You know, a whole lot was said in there, you know. Yeah, you can go back to Obadiah.
Verse 4.
Well, start at verse 3 again.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground? And that ties right in, though.
Yeah, and that's Esau, man. He thinks that who can put him out of power, man. See, Esau, he walks around thinking he's this big bad wolf, man. That's how these Edomites feel. They really feel like they are the most, superior people on the planet, man.
Right.
And you Jakes, you are the most superior people on the planet, man. The scriptures say the elder shall serve the younger, man. And one people shall be stronger than the other. The Israelites are greater than every nation on the planet, man.
That's right.
We're greater than you red Hebrew Edomites. But you Jakes, you happy, being the servant to this man. Hey, like the scripture say, how that scripture go? It say, my people are, it say, Jake is a homeborn slave. Why is he spoiled? Roughly paraphrasing.
Like the oxen knoweth his owner, the ass his master's crib.
That's
my
Isaiah.
People do not know, they did not consider.
Yeah, that's our people, man. They love being a slave, man. They don't want to be the royalty that they are. here it is. This man is fighting tooth and nail to see how he can take the birthright. You know, they calling themselves Jews. You know, they in our land. You know, they want to be us, but our people want to be him, man. You want to be Esau, man. Esau trying to be us, and our people trying to be like him, man. You know. Keep going on that.
Con.
As a matter of fact, jump to verse
on Sunday.
Yeah.
jump to verse 10.
Con. Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah. So all the hell that you put on the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, hey man, you gonna have to pay for that, man. You gonna be cut off forever, man. And that's why Esau started crying, man. Like it says in Hebrews, when he saw that he was rejected, he saw it carefully with tears, man. That's you Edomites, man. You know, you already lost, and that's why, you know, we out here boldly bringing out these scriptures, man, because we already know what the end game is, man. We already know that we won already, man. The script is already written. Esau, what he's trying to do, he's trying to change the script, but he can't. That's not in his power, man.
That's right.
You know, the Most High already stamped you. Which, matter of fact, get verse 18.
Con. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it.
Yeah, man. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. You know, the Most High already he already spoke this, man. And he's not a liar like we brought out earlier in Numbers. So, hey, what's coming to you Edomites is already written, man. You can't repent, even if they whole nation went on a fast and tried to repent, you know, so-called gave us, what's it called, 40 acres and a mule, you know, gave us reparations. You still gonna go into slavery, man. Even if we wanted to show mercy on you, we couldn't, man. You know? It's nothing. Hey, the Most High already written everything that's coming to you, Edomites, man. There's nothing that you can do, man.
Yep.
You know?
Con.
So, how long you said we've been going up?
132.
Alright, con. You got Isaiah 14, right? What's the other precept we had? Oh, yeah, second Ezra.
Second Ezra.
Well, matter of fact, start at verse. I guess start at verse 12. Then we can just read down.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yeah, that's talking about Esau, man. It's not talking about Satan. You know, Satan got a game against the Most High, and when they see each other, it's on sight. that ain't what it's talking about, man. You know, Lucifer is talking about Esau, man. You know, mainly the elites, the ones that have the light, which call themselves the Illuminati. All right, keep going.
It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yeah, that's you Edomites, man. You think you can be like the Most High with your technology, man. Oh yeah, if we do this, we can live forever. We can, you know, like what was that Rothschild that died? Jacob Rothschild? It was somebody who had all them heart transplants, it was one of them, trying to live forever, man. Here it is, this man in his 90s. You know he probably was in good shape though, because how they eat. You know, they have the best doctors, they eat the best foods. You know, they eat off of gold and silver.
They still be looking like shit, though.
Yeah, they be looking like shit, but, you know, if he was having all them, I mean, if he was on the deathbed doing it, then hey man, he probably just wanted to see his new world order complete, you know.
Yeah.
But in reality, he's in the spirit world right now, man, and he know he coming back as a slave.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on.
Cause they want to see their new world order get complete, just as how we want to see the kingdom get established.
Shit, we honestly want them to bring about it too, because the sooner that happens, the sooner they fall. Their fall is gonna come.
Yeah, Esau gonna fall, man. Like the scripture say in Job 20, it say, the Most High shall reign it upon him while he is eating, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you Edomites think that, hey, we did it, we got all these people in FEMA camps, quarantined, chipped up, you know, the Most High is gonna have these other nations shoot these missiles, man. And then you're gonna see Yahweh Shah come back and deliver the elect. And you Edomites gonna be hiding, but guess what? Wherever you hiding at, you're gonna be discovered, man. And that's beautiful, man. We want you at least to hide, cause it's gonna be fun. Lord willing, we're a part of the elect when we come out them ships and grab you, man. Because when we come out them ships, man, it's gonna be game over for you.
Oh,
you
you think
man.
I'm calling about that?
We gonna come down and we gonna grab you, man.
That's right.
You know, wherever you hiding there, whether you in the water, you in the space station, wherever, we gonna get you, man.
That's right.
You know, the Lord sees everything.
Come on. I gotta
And the
put
first
that
thing
back
we're
you up.
gonna do is chain you up.
Chain
Go
them
ahead.
up. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Hey, you Edomites, man, you're an enemy of the Most High. You think that you are the Most High. You know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is getting ready to humble you Edomites, man.
That's right.
Because y'all been walking in pride for centuries.
Long time. Long time. Long time. Hey, look at him. Bless you, man. All right.
They've been walking in pride for centuries, man.
It's a long
It's
time.
time for you Edomites to be humble, man. See, our nation, we destroyed as a people, man. And the elect, you know, beginning with the elect, because 2/3 they happy here. You know, we humbled ourselves, man. We know that we went off, and we understand that the reason why we going through what we're going through is because of our transgressions, man. But you Edomites, hey, you getting ready to be humble on a high level in front of the whole world, man. The Most High gonna, hey, you know that's worse. Say if you get beat up. If you get beat up and nobody recorded it, nobody seen it, you're pretty much good because everything is word of mouth. But hey, this is gonna be broadcasted, man. Everybody is gonna see the downfall of you Edomites, man. Everybody gonna see America turn into ashes, and they gonna witness you Edomites being put on the bottom of the totem pole, man. And everybody gonna see you. So it ain't gonna be no hiding your shame, man. And you gonna be exposed as nothing but a Edomite, man. Got these other nations trying to dress like you, trying to be like you. And they gonna see that you ain't nothing but a piece of dung, man.
Yeah, real soon.
Real soon. Lord willing, this the year the Most High take you out, man.
All right.
You know? Keep going on that. As a matter of fact, it's gonna say it.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yeah, to the grave, man. Cause hell, that word is shawa'u, which means the grave, man. It ain't talking about no place where you burn forever. I mean, you Edomites are gonna be after 1,000 years of slavery, you gonna go through fire. So look, all you Edomites gonna go through the fire. Just some of you gonna go through it twice. You know, some gonna go through the nuclear fire and then be exterminated. Some gonna escape that, but meet the fire at the finish line, man. You Edomites gonna be on death row. You know, like brother said, you know, they gonna be on death row, man.
That's right.
And them days gonna be long, cause right now the Most High is speeding up the days. Is my phone about to die something?
No, you good.
Yeah, the Most High is speeding up the days, but time gonna slow down, man. When we get in the kingdom, you gonna know a day gonna feel like a day, man.
Come.
Now to us, it's gonna fly, cause we gonna be. I mean, of course we gonna be setting up the kingdom. we gonna be making sure order going on, you know. But once we set things up, you know, because we're gonna have our children, you know, we're gonna be putting them in positions, man. You know, because we're gonna be a nation of kings and priests. So we're gonna be putting our children in positions, man. You know. So, you know, eventually, yeah, we gonna be, you know, we gonna be turning up, man. We're gonna be traveling with Yahushua, you know. So, hey, man, the day's gonna fly to us, but to you Edomites, it's gonna be long and slow, man. Like, even now, the day's being sped up, and when you go to work, it feel like you're there forever. Imagine Esau working 2-3 days straight, man, and time is back to normal. It's gonna feel like forever, man. You're gonna have Edomites trying to kill themselves and hide the body, because they gonna know we gonna be able to bring them back to life. They gonna be trying to jump in the ocean, hoping we don't find their body. Keep going up.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Yeah, so we gonna look at you Edomites, and that's gonna make us even more mad, man. We gonna wake up and we gonna see you Edomites running on all fours through the field, barking at each other, man. barking at each other over some cow dung. Fighting over some feces, man. And we gonna be like, wow, these are the people that ruled over us, man. These are the ones that had us in bondage. And we gonna get furious, man. And we gonna bash you just off of thinking that, man. You know? So you might have a dream, man. You working at McDonald's or something, and you wake up and you see, you know, in your dream, your supervisor yelling at you and shit. You got somebody like, what's the dude name from Adidas? Somebody like, you got a dream, Hunter pulling up on the bike. Hey, man, I don't want to fire you, but you got to do your thing, man. And you wake up, you see his ass running on floors, chewing grass. And that's you Edomites, y'all going back to y'all base state, man. Like it's saying Job, they was eating the mallows, you know, and grunting. Man, you Edomites gonna be back in your base form, man. You know? Now the concubines of the Edomites, we gonna have to give them some kind of, you know, humanity. But we ain't gonna be popping those bitches running on fours. Hell no, we gonna have to give them a little bit of wisdom. a little bit of understanding, but you Edomite males, y'all through, man. You know, cause hey, the curse is gonna hit them. You know how Jake be killing each other, you know, over colors and shit. Esau gonna be killing each other over who ate all the feces. That's what y'all gonna eat in the kingdom. They gonna be barking at each other, grunting and shit. You ate all the elephant shit. And they killing each other and shit. Killing each other over a raindrop. Because when they get hungry, put a little drop of water in a little, you know, a little ass cup or something.
Make it rain glass on there.
Yeah, make it rain glass on them. They out there fighting each other and shit over who taking all the glass. Make it rain, make it hell on them. If y'all thirsty, we'll make it rain hell, man.
You do this like get them like a water hose, but it only drip water like
little
bit at a
drops.
time.
They gonna be killing each other over there, man. You know, out there beating each other and shit.
Like when they used to make us fight for their entertainment, we just gonna be chilling.
Oh,
we're gonna be setting up bets like, we got 500 shekels of silver on my.
We gonna have UFC in the kingdom. We gonna have gladiators in the kingdom. Man.
Said Friday Night SmackDown.
We gonna have that. We gonna have that. Hey, we can have like little proxy wars against each other. Like 100 of my slaves versus 100 of your slaves. We put them in a damn mosh pit and let them fight to the death. For real.
We gonna have live action chess.
For real.
You know, weapons and everything.
Yup. Put weapons down there. Shoot, have 30 Hamites go at it with your Hamites, man.
We'll have something called the dung games. Like the dung games. Fighting over dung.
And then we gonna be having it to where in the middle of the 1,000 versus 1,000, we spawning in giant spiders and shit. Like, you know, in the Coliseums, they would have lions come out, you know, and fight against the people.
Yeah.
We can have giant scorpions.
Hey, it's not gonna be a single boring day in the kingdom, man.
It ain't.
It's gonna be something to do
We're gonna
every
have
day.
imagine a giant scorpion, a scorpion the size of this building, terrorizing their ass.
Just drop a whale on their ass.
Giant worms on them. Boy, they working, they looking at, they see a shadow, and then they look up, a giant worm falling on their ass, man. Giant centipede. Like they show you in that movie King Kong, you had the giant spider.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing that. Hey, putting them on other planets, man, having them getting tortured. Cause the scriptures say we shall meditate terrorists, man. We gonna be thinking about how we can have fun with you Edomites, man. Like what you say, a 500,000 gold, 500,000 shekels of gold.
They like
man.
to gamble anyway.
For
Man.
real, and it's gonna be play. We gonna be so rich.
Play money.
It's gonna
man.
be play money, man. We having them fighting, and if my slaves win, you gotta give me 100 concubines.
And how all they women, they children watching that shit.
Exactly.
Humiliating.
Hey, if you win, I gotta give you 100 concubines or something. Even if I win, I'ma still give them to you.
Yeah, it ain't
We
no loss.
gonna be brotherly in the
we
kingdom,
brother.
man. You know what? You can have 200 of them. There's too many out there anyway, man. They get on my nerves. They keep begging for royal seed. You can. I know you got a thing for them Ishmaelite women. Hey, look, here's 50 of them right here, huh? That's how we gonna be in the kingdom, man.
Gonna be that real man mentality, man.
Real.
All that simp, pussy begging shit by the garden.
Hell no, ain't gonna be none of that. Oh, you ain't supposed to do that, brother. She gotta say. Let her say what she want. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. They gonna do what they told, and women love that, man. They love being told what to do. We gonna tell them, hey, look, you gonna please my brother, man. All right, you gonna, and she gonna be happy. When we send them concubines your way. But anyway, let's let's get back in the scriptures, man. Cause it ain't gonna be in the kingdom, man. We gonna be in the time of mirth, of turning up, partying. Especially when Yahweh Shah, that first turn up, man. Cause like we said in the chat, when Yahweh Shah said he would not drink of the wine. Matter of fact, get that. He said he would not drink of the wine unto the kingdom. I think it's Matthew 21 or something like that.
Luke. I know it's in Luke.
Okay, yeah, get that.
You gonna have Israelites up in the spirit world looking at the first, the first celebration in the kingdom. Like, man, I wish I was down there.
I just read that earlier, actually.
That's gonna be a story that's gonna be talked about for eternity, man. It ain't gonna never be a party like that first party. A million years later, we still gonna be talking about it. Telling our grandkids, we might meet up with each other. Hey, you remember that first party? Yeah. Because this first party, man, this gonna be the first party coming out of captivity. So it's gonna be a bang. We coming out of captivity, man. See the other parties, hey, we gonna be in the kingdom. It's just gonna be, we in the kingdom, we happy. But that first party, hey, when the Most High took down our enemies, hey, that's gonna be a new high holy day, man.
Yeah.
When the Most High take our enemies down, that's gonna be a high holy day.
Mm-hmm.
But you got it. Matter of fact, get Jeremiah 16. You can close it. You got it. Get, the spirit changes. But get Jeremiah 16, where it say, "It shall be no more said the Lord." So yeah, go ahead and read that. You can close the entrance too.
This is Luke chapter 22 and verse 18. For I say unto you, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of the Most High shall come.
Yep. So because Yahweh Shah, before he was taken, they had the Passover. And in the Passover, you drink wine. So he was like, hey, I'm not gonna drink no wine to the kingdom, man. And Yahweh Shah, hey, he loved to drink, man. They called him a wine bibber, man. Which, of course, because he knew what he had to go through. But, hey, that's in Jake, man. We love to drink, So just imagine, he ain't drank in a long time, man. He can't, Yahweh Shah himself can't wait to drink, man. But he said he ain't going to drink till the kingdom come, man. So you know that first, hey man, I could see like a little, you know, when you visualize, when you read, you know, we all in a chariot, and Yahweh Shai, he got that toast up, and everybody like, who? You know, just
everybody crowns glistening,
crowns
and
glistening,
new bodies and
out, spiritual bodies, gold on, muscular as hell, got a full God beard.
Man, I don't know how niggas can get that up, man.
Bro, we gonna be looking good, bro. We gonna be sporty in the all white.
I wasn't here, but I saw him.
We gonna be in the all white garments, man. Royal garments too. It ain't gonna be like this, man. This is what Esau gonna be wearing. Yeah, Esau gonna be wearing worse than this in the kingdom, man. We gonna have the top notch quality, man. You know, and like what you say, man, you gonna see how Jakes can get that up, man. Like the scripture say, let no man take that crown, man. That's what we looking forward to, man. That first aid. And we're gonna be around all the greats, man. Lord willing, we're a part of the elect. We're gonna be drinking with Yahweh Shai, King David, Paul, the disciples, you know, all the prophets gonna be there. You said what?
I said I was all the prophets.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be the great men of the nation, man. You know, all the men that's written in the scriptures, man. We all gonna be turning up together. Lord willing, we a part of that fold, man. You know, and that's gonna be a memory right there. But yeah, let's get it. Cause it say that 16 verse 13, where it say it shall be no more said, the Lord live. Yeah, got the Israelites out of Egypt.
14. Yeah. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, says the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Because that's a high holy day, man. The Passover, which is coming up. You know, when the Lord got us out of ancient Egypt. That's a high holy day. So check this out.
Verse 15. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Yeah, so hey man, that's when we get that second Exodus, man. That's the second Exodus. And that's gonna be a high holy day, man. When the Lord deliver, hey, cause we leaving out of here in a spectacular fashion, man. We leaving on ships, on so-called UFOs, man, on chariots, man. And we gonna get new bodies, man. We leaving out here stunting, man. Yahweh Shai coming back stunting. And Lord willing, we a part of that number when we beamed up. Hey, our body's gonna be changed and we gonna be in all white. And Yahweh Shai himself gonna put a crown on our head, man. You know? And once the job is done, once we got you Edomites chained up, we threw you in the pit, you know? We gonna turn up. Yahweh Shai gonna bust out the bottles. That aged wine, that pure wine, not that nasty, cheap, barefoot, you know. We be drinking none of that. You gonna have that pure wine, man. And we gonna be drinking, turning up.
Dude, boy.
You gonna have to have a spiritual body to drink that. You gonna have to, because if you don't have a spiritual body and you drink that wine we gonna drink, you gonna perish, man. You gonna perish. That's how strong that wine gonna be. Yeah, man, that's what we got coming, man. That's why, you know, brothers keep the faith. You know, we almost out of here, man. You see what's going on with this virus. You know, keep checking the news. You know, America is about to be destroyed, which is known as Babylon in the scriptures.
That's right.
These curses getting ready to be put on our enemies. The Lord getting ready to raise up the house of David. We getting ready to have spiritual power, man. To exalt Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We getting ready to heal, you know, kill, because Esau gonna try to kill us, you know. We in beautiful times, man. We're not in times to be gassing out, man, throwing in the towel, losing faith, going back into the world. The world getting ready to be destroyed, man. So why go back into destruction, you know? So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Wakakadash,
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations
Like, we get
to
the
the hopeful
or
elect.
what we get.
Shalom.
Y'all, that's